Hello, everyone. You are welcome back. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, leave your notification button so when I upload a new video, you will get it. Yeah, what I'm going to be talking about today is those living in the diaspora. It should affect you positively. That is, living in the diaspora should affect you positively. A lot of people living in the Western world, we have different purposes for traveling. Some of them, they travel to the Western world because they want to school or to acquire some trade or a career or to learn a career. Some travel to join their husbands, their wives, their partners, just name it. But in all, it comes to one thing that I see. Most of the time, Africans mostly, they travel for better life, to acquire wealth, money, have a better life. That is what we all have in mind. But for me, I see it, it is more than that. If you are living in the Western world, I think you should be able to have the knowledge of understanding. You should have knowledge and understanding. That is, what is going on in the Western world has to affect you as a person, as an individual. Don't just think of only the good life or only the money or the wealth. No. Because there are lots of norms that goes on in the Western world, which Africans or the immigrants, those living in the diaspora, it has not affected them positively. It didn't affect them positively. Like I would say, if you are living in the Western world, you hardly where you are walking to see people fighting, shouting, or stealing, lying. If you see these things, it's still we, the immigrants, the people who also came from outside, that are also doing it. You don't see the Westerners doing those things. No. So why don't we learn from them? We can learn from them. Because if you those things that doesn't exist here and you don't do it, you stay here for so many years, those things you don't do, why will you go back home and do it? So I think let what you learn here affect you positively. Here in the diaspora, you don't just see somebody standing on the street to pee or to poo on the street. No. But in Africa, you will see that. Somebody will just use a paper towel or paper tissue to wipe his nose. He or she, they will throw it on the street. In Africa. Here, you don't do it. I personally, that is talking, when I go to Africa, when I drink orange, I don't throw it on the street. Even when I use tissue I don't throw it on the street. Sometimes people working with me, when I hold something I want to throw, I'll be looking for the right place that I will throw it, or I'll just leave it in the car till I get home. They will be telling me, throw it away, it doesn't mean anything. I say, no. It's not nice. So if all these things that you practice in the Western world, you bring it back home, you see that it's going to help the society. People can learn. I know it is not going to be an easy process. Gradually, maybe you are doing it. Your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, they will learn from you. People will learn from those ones. Just like that. You go to the bank, to the post office, or any place here for something. You stay in a queue. When you are coming, you just join the queue. Not fast lane. You don't jump it. Africa, we are always looking for fast lane. We want to jump everything. We want to show that, oh, our father is the governor, prime minister's son, prime minister's wife. Why? Another thing that they do in Africa that it really it pains my heart is, you see somebody, a man or a woman, maybe they did something, they will start beating the person. Before you know, they will strip the person naked. Oh my God. Matured man, matured woman, somebody's father, somebody's mother, somebody's husband, wife, stripping the person naked. What is it? What has that got to do? Have you seen anybody stripped naked in this Western world by a white man? That something happened, they'll start beating the person and strip you naked. It doesn't happen. This is one of the things that we should try and stop. We are violating the human rights of individuals. It's not okay. For one little thing, you will strip somebody naked. You will dress your own kind of way you want your fashion. Maybe you are wearing a short skirt as a woman. You will be walking on the street. You see people start laughing at you. They will start hooting you. They even want to beat you because they say you are wearing short dress. They will call you a prostitute. What is that? It's not okay. Somebody will just be walking on the street. You see people start just mocking that person. It's not okay. Those things don't happen here. People do what they like. I'm not saying that people should do what every stupid thing that you don't have to say anything. No, but there are some certain things you don't have to talk about it. Let people be free. If somebody is dressing, it's her choice. It's his choice. Leave them alone. So we should let the Western world affect us. Those norms that we uphold here in the diaspora, bring it back home. Practice them. Some people will go back home. You see their behavior. You will be wondering that, which country is this person living? Where is he coming from? How long has he lived in the Western world? Some people living back home, they are more groomed, more informed, more social. The Western world should affect you socially, morally, especially mentally, emotionally. You have to have feelings for human being. The way we come to the Western world, the Westerners, they help us. They welcome us. We don't welcome each other. We are not nice to each other like that back home. That is how bad it is. So for me, I see the Western world like you come here to enlighten yourself in different forms, not only to acquire weight. You acquire knowledge and understanding that will affect you morally, physically, socially, emotionally, all of it. That is what I see. So, what we practice here, if we bring it back home, it will help the society back home. We should not just say, oh, think of only the money. The things we see here that they don't do, we don't, and we also, we don't do it because we are looking for our money. When you are working, you do all kinds of job here just to get money. But when you are back home, you will not do it. If somebody even talk to you, you start insulting the person. Here, you won't insult anybody. Here, you will be working somewhere where a boy or a girl of 25 years old will be the boss. He will give directions. You will obey. If it is your home country, when a small young boy is the director or the boss, when he gives instructions, say, hey, don't talk to me like that. Put that aside. You are working. He is the boss. He has to give direction. So just take it. It's not insulting you. He only just say, this is what you have to do. This is what you have to do. Then you pick an offense. But here in the Western world, they will tell you, give you what to do, give you directions. You will not complain. Why? So we should let what we pass through in the Western world affect us positively. Also, when we go back home, we should put it into practice so that we will be a new person, a new born, a new. You have your character, your behavior will be an example for other people looking and seeing you, who are living with you, who are associated with you. So, I hope that what I've said so far, those living in the diaspora who has not been able to learn anything, to let the norms of this Western world to affect them, start picking some of them. Let it affect you. Morally, socially, physically, let it affect you. So that when you go back home, people will see you differently. Even when you talk, people will say, ah, is this not this person who used to be this, who used to be that? Now the person is a changed person completely. That is what it has to be after traveling out. Not only money or nice clothes or properties. No. Your personality is also something to talk about. So, I'm going to be ending my topic. As I say, subscribe to my channel, Pure West with Richie, and leave your comments. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.